How do artists calculate fair art rates? Imagine you're about to price your digital artwork and wonder how to set a fair rate that respects your skills and time. Many artists face this challenge, especially when starting out. To figure out a good price, you first need to decide on an hourly rate that matches your experience and the market. For example, a beginner might charge $20 an hour, while a more experienced artist could charge $50 or more. Next, estimate how many hours the project will take from start to finish. This includes brainstorming, sketching, coloring, and making revisions. Multiply your hourly rate by the total hours to get a base labor cost. Even though digital art doesn't use physical materials like paint or canvas, you still have costs. Think about your digital tools like drawing tablets, styluses, and software subscriptions such as Adobe Photoshop or Procreate. Add these expenses to your base cost to cover your investment in tools. If you sell your art through online platforms, remember to include any fees they charge, like commission or payment processing fees. These costs are part of your overall price. Pricing also depends on how the client plans to use your artwork. For personal use, you might keep the base price. But for commercial use, you should multiply the base price by 2 to 5 times because the artwork helps generate income for the client. If the client wants exclusive rights, which means you can't resell or reuse the work, you might multiply the price by 5 to 10 times or more. You can choose different ways to price your work. One way is time and materials, where you charge based on estimated hours plus extra costs. This method is transparent and works well for complex projects. Alternatively, you can set a fixed price for the entire project, which gives the client a clear upfront cost. When setting your rates, consider your unique style, reputation, and demand. If many clients want your work, you can charge higher prices. Don't forget to include how many revisions are included in your price. If the client asks for more changes beyond what was agreed, you can charge extra. Some artists also use formulas based on the size and complexity of the artwork. For example, you might multiply the dimensions of a print by an index number that reflects your experience level. To put it simply, start with your base rate. Your hourly rate times the hours you expect to work, plus tool and platform costs. Then, adjust this total depending on how the client will use the art. Decide whether to charge hourly or a flat fee based on what works best for you and your client. Always communicate clearly what is included, like the number of revisions, file formats, and usage rights. Review and update your rates regularly as you gain more experience, demand increases, or your costs change. This method helps you set prices that are fair to both you and your clients, making sure your work is valued properly while keeping your art business sustainable.